Alrighty guys, just checking my mic in a second. Alrighty guys, welcome back to another episode of the Gaming Update Show. Today guys is a special day, not personally today, but definitely today is a special day because one, I got my Titan to where we were from my Hunter's account, so there's that. Two, tomorrow's another, I pretty much say today is the special day because technically, like, because I'm not going to be doing the race for the raid tomorrow, because one of the big reasons of why I'm not doing the race tomorrow is one, because I don't have a raid team. I wish I did, because that would be fucking amazing doing one of these races with these guys. That would have been kind of cool. But the number two reason, and this is more bigger, of why I'm not doing the raids is because sometimes the raid races, because it's brand new to us, it usually will take a very long time to do. And the thing that kind of sucks is that tomorrow at 2 p.m. Pacific time, there's going to be a Summer Game Fest. And I am not going to miss it. I already got like snacks, dips and stuff for my friend that's coming over, or that if he does come over in time to watch it with me. So I got some snacks and stuff for that. And then I got some ice cream and stuff, specifically because of it being like summertime, but also because we're still in the middle of waiting still for a Nintendo Direct, and to be fully honest, usually Nintendo Directs are usually so freaking dang early in the morning, around like sometimes like around 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, that's another reason why of things like it. But yeah, no, those are the top two reasons why I will not be doing the raid. That's why I'm planning this today being a special day, just to give you guys an announcements and letting you guys know about stuff. But like I will say is that tomorrow I will do a stream tomorrow night, and I mean late at night. Specifically is because, well, like I said, because like there's just not, because tomorrow, like I said, tomorrow's the race for the raid, and at 2 p.m. Pacific time there is the Summer Game Fest, but there's also another big thing that's happening tomorrow after the race is done, for the raid. They're going to be talking about the future for Destiny 2 and beyond, meaning that there's a good chance that we might hear something about Destiny 3, if that's even a thing. So, so fingers crossed about that, and who knows, maybe they might even talk about bringing Destiny 1 to PC. As I'm thinking about that, that would be fucking awesome. PC players actually having an actual experience for Destiny 1. And I can already see that being a successful launch, with all the expansions, like from Krotan to Iron Banner, or Iron Lord, or the Iron Lords. There you go. But yeah, so we're pretty much, after we're done with it, I have to talk to my ghost real fast, but after that is technically when we will start the next mission. So let me talk to the ghost.
What a relief to see Crow and Glint again. That cave we found him in, where the witness tried to possess me. A malignant place like that inside the Traveler feels blasphemous. That wasn't just darkness. It was reshaped by the witness, corrupted. No wonder it could project itself there. At least out here, the Traveler's Light still protects us. As much as it can,
I know it's not
anyway.
gonna show it.
My shell? Don't worry. It's not as bad as it looks. The Witness barely left a crack. We take hits and we get back up again. Right, Guardian? Listen, the others spotted a location nearby that resembles the Io Cradle.
Gotta run, just wanted to
Sounds
say
like
hi.
something that would be
Hey,
of
what's
interest
up,
to a
Pumpkin?
warlock we know.
Pimpin'. Oh. Hi to you too. Thank you for stopping by for even for a little bit. Listen to our little ghost saying hi to us. Yeah, oh wow, Ghost is damaged. I didn't know like what the Ghost was really trying to talk about until like I actually swapped to the main one that doesn't have like all these like structures and stuff. And then let's upgrade this. So if you guys are wondering like why is my stuff like not like loading in, that was the other thing I do wanted to kind of let you guys know about, is that I figured out the issue about my, my situation for my PlayStation, and that is that I've officially noticed that the reason why my PS5 kept turning off is because because my PS5 is I got it day one, and usually most of consoles, like, let's just say it this way, during the cycles with PS4 to PS4 Pro, it was around 2 to 3 years before the next system comes out, and that's when the PS4 Pro came out. And we're on that same cycle right now where we're hoping that we might get a PS5 Pro towards the end of this year. And if that's the truth, then I will definitely upgrade to the PS5 Pro. Because I could technically get the PS5 Slim though, but then I would ruin the chances of getting a PS5 Pro later this year. So I kind of don't want to do that. So what I did to test my suspicion was that I downloaded the PS4 version of Destiny 2 on my PS5, and I've been playing hours of this on my Hunter from yesterday to through this morning, and it's been playing really well. Like, no issues. Like, my system hasn't shut off yet. And, like, I've been playing, like, since I got back home from going grocery shopping, too. Like, I've been, like, literally playing a lot of Destiny 2. So...
That's the helm signal. Mara, we can barely hear you. I'll try to boost the connection.
Crow?
Oh.
Does this reach you?
She can't hear us. I'll keep trying to clean up the signal.
The portal remains unstable, and your enemy has barred the way behind you. The abominations you encountered are of the Witness's making. This is but a fraction of the power it now wields. Using stolen light, it has created a new army in opposition to the one the Traveler raised. Stewards of the final shape. No matter. The Coalition convenes to devise a method of dispelling the Witness's interference. Keitel and Mithrax have promising theories. Once this desperate attempt to slow us is left broken, we will rejoin the attack. Let my voice send you now, in flight to strike down the Witness and all its followers. Go with hope and with vengeance.
So yeah, so like I said, guys, tomorrow's the most biggest day. If you guys have been playing Destiny 2, The Final Shape, I hope you guys have been enjoying the campaign. I'm pretty much on my second character right now, so I can't wait to see what the difference looks like for each character, for like their abilities and stuff. So because each character is different. So there's that. But like I said, like with the raid tomorrow happening, with also them talking about the future of Destiny 2, and not just Destiny 2 in general, but beyond, quoting that there's a really high chance that we might maybe get some kind of information that, hey, Destiny 3 is real. And boom, Summer Game Fest is like, hours later after that, boom, we get our first trailer of Destiny 3 in Summer Game Fest. There's that. But, there's also this big chance that we might get a trailer, more later this year with with a lot of other big events that happen later this year. And the biggest one of all with December of the Game Awards. That's another big place that it could get revealed. Or, it could be that it might just be revealed like next year in 2025. So there's a lot of big ways of Destiny 3 being announced. So, but I definitely know this Summer Game Fest is gonna be a big hitter. Because there's just a lot of brand new games coming out. We have Luigi's Mansion 2 coming out later this month that I'm so freaking excited about getting. I'm also... It's why I'm planning on trying to get some other old school stuff right now before all the big hitters of games coming out. My goal is to physically get, the Steam Deck OLED, my PSP, and some maybe even a Game Boy Advance SP, because I found some more games that I was thinking about getting for my Game Boy that I really wanted to get. So yeah, it's just crazy. But let's get started. Let's go find Ikora's beautiful ship that got shit on. But yeah, no, like I said, Summer Game Fest, I feel like it's going to be a hitter because, like I said, I'm a big PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch fan. So for me, as all three consoles, and most of you guys know, it's all because each console has their own exclusives. That's the only reason why I have all three. Most people don't even have all three because they're a 100% Xbox fan that does nothing but Xbox.
I came across some wreckage when I was scouting earlier. Dismissed it as another anomaly until Ghost described Ikora's ship. No one was inside.
So
she's alive.
It's the same thing with PlayStation and Nintendo.
Yeah, and that's always easier said than done.
I'm sending you some coordinates. You're on the lookout for something that resembles the cradle on Io. We'll start there.
So yeah, I just, like I said, it is definitely one of those things that, because for me, Nintendo, I love Paper Mario, I love Luigi's Mansion, I love Pokemon, I love a lot of
We're not the only ones looking for Ikora.
I love a lot of Nintendo games.
Well, go right ahead. I'll be here for moral support.
And I'm not really counting Steam because, to be fully honest, a lot of the games that are on Steam as an exclusive wise are not specifically available for the Steam Deck. There's a good chunk of them being worked on right now, trying to get a port for them, but there is a lot of them that will not get it unless if the Steam Deck comes out with a more powerful hardware for their handheld console. Because and again, most of these other things are going to be rumors too, but if you guys been hearing a lot on Twitter or Google and stuff from a lot of leakers out there that are data miners and stuff, try to figure out what's going on. There has been people talking recently about PlayStation doing another handheld console, and like I said, I told you guys that if the PlayStation Portal does really well, there's a good chance that PlayStation will come out with another handheld console, but what we actually want. Because right now I still actually want a PlayStation Portal, but I can't find it at GameStop. They don't exist because every time one of my friends at GameStop literally told me specifically saying that dude, every time we get them, they're gone instantly. Like we barely even get to have them in the store for like not even like 10 minutes. Like it's crazy that people are actually buying the PlayStation Portal, even though there's a lot of people out there that have been talking crap about it. Um, and luckily for me, because I have 3 consoles, that would be really good for myself to own a, you know, PlayStation Portal. Um, because, even though, yes, I have a Nintendo Switch that I can play handheld, uh, and stuff like that, like, to be fully honest, like, it's like, as more handhelds, the better, I should say. Being able, because like I said, like with PlayStation coming out with a brand, and again, this is not like, these are speculations right now, because like I said, with Summer Game Fest coming up soon, that specifically PlayStation is going to be there. There's a really high chance that maybe PlayStation 5 Pro or the handheld console, or maybe even both of them, might be revealed at the Summer Game Fest. Like, I'm not getting my hopes up for that. Like, usually when it comes to Summer Game Fest, I'm more open-minded when it comes to Summer Game Fest because, like, because like I said, there's a lot of games that I want, or there's like a lot of, yeah, there's a lot of games and there's a lot of consoles or kind of like handheld consoles that I want to come out. Being able to have like another version of a PSP, like pretty much maybe called PSP 2. But having those cartridge, like those discs, the UMD discs that PSP get to use for the games and movies, I want them to bring those back. At least for me personally, I would love to have those back because, being able to maybe go back to GameStop, because right now when I go to GameStop, I see, PS3 games, I'm seeing like, 3DS games, there's like Game Boy games, there's a lot of OG games at GameStop, and to be fully honest, that is awesome, like, but being able to maybe see, like, cause like, PSP was one of the favorite consoles of all time, so, in my opinion, if PlayStation could pretty much maybe make another PSP, specifically maybe for the PlayStation 4 games, like, I don't know if they're gonna do like the cartridge and stuff, like they did with the PSP, but I don't know. If they could somehow do that again and maybe like try again for the movies, but make it more cheaper, I feel like, like I said, I feel like it will be another successful system for another PSP. To be fully honest, I did like the PS Vita, so if they somehow make it something like that too, and like put PSP and PS Vita all together, I would freaking buy it, I would 100% buy it because, like I said, I know a lot of people said that they didn't like the Vita. I don't know if it was because of the games or what, but in my opinion, I did like the Vita. Like, I played Ninja Gaiden on the PS Vita. I played Gravity Rush on the Vita. I've played Sly Cooper on the Vita. Like I said, there's some good games on the Vita that a lot of people are not really talking too much about, and all they did is just hate on the system. And that's pretty much why I feel like why PlayStation moved away from handheld consoles, was because nobody talked about the positives that the system gave. Like the Uncharted game on the Vita was fantastic. Sly Cooper on the game, fantastic. I don't even think we got a Ratchet and Clank game on the PS Vita because it was so short. Because like the lifespan of the Vita was so short. Like, but that's just my opinion. But I just wanted to talk about that before I start shitting these dudes. So yeah, because like I said, handheld console, like with a lot of people going out to go to work, because with a lot of price increases happening around the world, and going to work. And there's like I said, there's a lot of people out there that are gamers, you know, but they, you know, they don't have enough time at home to play a good, decent amount of games. So that's the reason why I personally, in my opinion, I love handheld consoles because then, you know, if you're going to the bathroom and you need to take the doo doo in there, so you know you bring your PSP, your PS, you know, whatever handheld consoles that you have, bring it in there, you know, do your doo doo business, and play your games, you know. So like, and not even that, like, you know, when you're going to work, you know, play before you go to, you know, start work, and then, you know, eat lunch, play a little bit before you have to go back to work. Like, already right there, you're playing a good chunk of hour, or like a good decent amount of minutes of playing video games based on your handheld console. Because there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, don't really notice that, like, as a gamer, you have a lot of potential when it comes to handheld consoles. And that's personally why, in my opinion, I really want PlayStation and Xbox to personally come out with a system, a handheld system, that are not personally under a freaking damn Wi-Fi PlayStation Portal. Don't get me wrong, I like the way that the system looks. I hate the Portal thing, what they did with the connect to the internet. It just it gave me deja vu of like when they brought Kingdom Hearts to the Nintendo Switch, of a handheld console that you could take everywhere you want. And they're like, yeah, we're going to put that under the internet. So if you want to play it, you have to have really, and I mean really good internet. I have good internet, and I still fucking have issues with the game. You know, so it's like, you can just kind of see that, like, you know, cloud gaming is not the way to play fucking handheld consoles. You know, like, I don't know. I really wanted to say that.
Concentrated darkness.
The least we can do is put it to good use.
So yeah, so I definitely wanted to say that because, like I said, it's just, I don't know why there's two of these.
More of the witness's abominations. Careful, Guardian.
Up on the coordinates of that wreckage. Any sign of Ikora? Or her ghost?
Nothing yet.
Oh wait, I forgot that there's three of those. I'm like just shooting that one thinking that was the only one. Okay, there's nothing over there.
Ikora abandoned her ship. Maybe she found something.
Maybe so, but going it alone isn't worth the risk. I learned that the hard way.
Luckily, she's got the two sharpest hunters in the system to back her up.
Oh, yeah. And when do they get here?
And when do they get there?
That shield creates concentrated light. You can use it to power those wells.
Where light rises, darkness recedes.
Sounds like you've been reading Ikora's field journals.
I always try to learn from the best.
Keep forgetting that I'm not on Hunter. Oh, down.
More hive ahead. Eyes up.
Xivu Arath's followers again. Of course they'd answered the witness's call.
Well, I'm glad somebody's been paying attention. Me, I see 3 glowing green eyes. I open fire, and then apologize to Eris later.
Hey. Yeah, this puzzle coming up, it was the most difficult freaking puzzle, but then I figured out how to do it. Without even watching a YouTube video, I was really surprised about it, to be honest. And luckily for you guys, I will show you guys it too. There we go. So, you know, pretty much step 1. I'll do that too at the same time. So, alright, so here we go. So I'll show you guys what to do. But you will need to have that open though. I need to go here. Nope. Put shit on me. Oh yeah, I forgot the thing was gone, because I already defeated that one person. Or that person. Actually... Okay. Oh, that's 4. Oops, I did the wrong one. 3, 2. Oh my god, I need to get that stick. I keep forgetting that the light is the one that goes first. First, so I can grab my light. You. I'm gonna see it. I forgot if this was the first one or the second one. So that's the third one, okay. So the first one's over here. So you, pretty much here, all you really have to focus on are these guys. You don't really have to fight the other people, but like if you really, really want to, you can. Just so it can be a more smoother, you know, experience. Where did the third one go? Okay, so the first one is over here. No, I just did that one. First one's over here. So 1. 2. That one's 3. So I'm going to go back this way. Grab my shield. So yeah, so it's like you have to take turns with these things, like, cause like yeah, if you don't put it in order, then you're kind of screwed. So. But you also want to watch out too when you're doing this, because if you accidentally go into the wrong one, so like let's say if I...
So, using both light and dark energy is what brought down that barrier.
Mara often spoke of the balance of light and dark. We Awoken were made in conflict. Our connection to darkness is as ingrained as our connection to light. Not all Guardians are Awoken, but it does feel like we all share that conflict.
So yeah, so if I activated this twice, it would have made me have to redo it again. Or kind of like what you noticed was activate that, grab some more abilities on Mara.
This is definitely Ikora's ship. Let's take a closer look.
Dang, Ikora, what did you do to your ship? Freaking rammed it into the tree? Not good.
Commander, Guardian, I hope you are both safe, and that you found Crow. I haven't been able to raise you on comm, so I cannot be certain. You know I am not one to be moved without evidence. How did you put it, Zavala? Scientific obstinance. But there is an uncanny sanctity to this place. I feel an impulse. I seek to commune with the Traveler myself. I sense if I reach out, that it will reach back. If not here, where? Find me. I'll be at the cradle. It's just how I remember it.
So yeah, so this next part is
I'm
another
picking up a
easy
reading
one.
very similar to something Crow and I ran into shortly after we arrived.
What, another charming gunslinger with roguish good looks?
A hive ogre. But it definitely has your humility.
So this is the one part that you definitely have to kind of get used to using in this game. Is because, well, I don't want to use it right now, though, but I don't know what I was doing technically. I was just kind of spacing out as I was talking, but
We've got it on the run. Crow, how did you manage to avoid it earlier?
Avoid it? Glint, how many times did you revive me? 5? 6?
12. But who's counting?
Not bad. Can't be efficient, be persistent.
12. Who's counting though? That's fine. But yeah, no, like I said, guys, I'm gonna be kind of just maybe focusing on this one mission that I'm doing right now. But then tomorrow stream after, you know, the Summer Game Fest and any other events that are happening tomorrow, I will pretty much do a stream later that night to talk about everything. You know, what new games are going to be that got announced at the Summer Game Fest. What is Bungie going to be doing for the future of Destiny, and all that stuff. So. This side, okay. Yeah, so I just wanted to kind of let you remind you guys about that. So, alright, I wanted to show you guys my routine, how I did this part really easily. So this side is light. Well, it was definitely much easier than what I'm doing with right now. But that's because I'm more used to hunters. So, and then I go over here. And then kind of run back to here. Just like usual, I have to wait. Kind of like, just like a regular super, I have to wait until the super is ready, but so my key thing, what I do is that what the fuck was it aiming at? I literally was aiming at the fucking big ass ogre right there, and it didn't even hit him at all. There we go. That's why I looked it up this time. This gun, this electric gun and this gun combined are like the most overpowered guns. Alright, so like I said, round 2, so pretty much the same thing. Put over here. Time to do that. One over here. This him. Over here. That. One back over here. It's pretty much, it is a really simple, easy one to do with. But like I said, it's just like, it's all about waiting for your super mainly. Plus you have to watch out for the yeah. But luckily when you're
It's down. And look, light. It's creating a path forward. Guardian, I'm sensing a surge in power. In both light and dark.
Hey, when we find Ikora, if she's...
Ikora's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, that's good. Great. But not really what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask if you think she's still mad at me?
For what?
I made a promise, then I broke it.
Yep.
I died.
Pretty much. You know, that was the one thing that he did promise her, that thing, like, you know, during the mission in the Forsaken expansion that that Cade promised Ikora that, you know, I wouldn't die, I promise. And then, you know, and then in Forsaken he died, sadly. And I know you guys, most people are like thinking like, what do you mean he's alive? Like you're playing with him. No. If you played Destiny 2 every single story, you would know that the Forsaken was the most saddest expansion of a lot of... Everyone that's a big Cade 6 fan would understand that, yeah.
Get ready, Guardian. The Witness's forces are heading your way.
It was a pretty sad season, so... Why do you want to die from It's kind of funny, like, on my hunter, every time I eliminated a person, this gun would, like, refresh my weapon every time I killed one. For some reason, this one's not doing it. Maybe it's, like, a different mod for the weapon. Maybe I just got the unlucky version of it. The mentor is the one I hate. So glad I have to reload right now. You stay over there, boy. I don't want to do it. No, you stay over there. Oh, now you want to stay over there? Really?
That's the last of them. Let's get to Ikora. We found Ikora. She's deep in meditation.
If Ikora zenned out, she might actually get some answers from the Traveler.
Thank you, Guardian. I thought that maybe here, maybe the Traveler might give me some sort of guidance, as it once did for the Speaker. I closed my eyes and I opened my heart and mind. I think I heard it. Screaming.
So did we, when we came through the portal.
This place.
We know.
The Witness infecting the Traveler. Darkness combined with light. I wish Osiris could see it. He was always ready with a hypothesis. But here's mine.
I was gonna say, what's yours, Simon? Let's
The
see.
Witness brought darkness into the Traveler. Everything you see here inside it is a physical manifestation of a thought made real by the light. Your thoughts, mine, the Witness's. It plans to weaponize that light, reshaping reality outside the Traveler into a perfect stillness. A great silence, never changing, never dying.
Dang.
Imagine your greatest triumph, or your most profound regret. Immortalized as a part of a universe where nothing exists except by the Witness's consent. It chooses what your eternity will be, and imprisons you safely inside it. This is its promised salvation. This is the final shape. The Witness sees itself as the god it wishes the Traveler was. And although the Traveler resists the Witness's corruption, it and everything we know will eventually succumb. I always warn Zavala not to put all his faith in the Traveler, to save some for the rest of us. But maybe faith in the Traveler is exactly what we need. If light is powerful enough to destroy the universe, then light is powerful enough to destroy the Witness.
So Ikora thinks that light can defeat the Witness. The Witness. The Witness.
Come back safe.
That bitch just ran away from me. She's like, I'm dumb. Peace. Almost. But yeah, no, I'll say this, you guys, like, there's definitely, like I said, a lot of big updates are going to be coming. Mainly, like, to be fully honest, for all three consoles, to be honest. For Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. Because, you know, knowing that we are not going to get anything specifically for you know, notification of, like, hearing anything that has to do with, you know, the Nintendo Switch 2, because we've already got confirmation that sometime later this year or sometime before March of next year, we should be able to hear definitely something. My personal guess would be, like, more closer to December during the Game Awards. I mean, the awards show. Technically, it's the Game Awards. Yeah, pretty much. That's just my opinion. It kind of makes sense, you know, if they're going to be trying to release the system at the beginning of 2025, if I was Nintendo, I would reveal it around December, you know, because that's where the next big convention and big updates can happen, you know, because, like, Xbox did that, you know, that was when they announced the Xbox Series X. It was at the Xbox, or it was at the Game Awards. So, you know, there's a possibility that Nintendo might be doing the same thing, or they might just have, like, their own Nintendo Direct specifically for the Nintendo Switch 2, and, like, maybe a couple games specifically coming at the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2 on the same day, something like that. You know, again, these are just speculations, but, like, these are just things that, like, you know, just keeping myself hyped and excited for what is to come for the rest of this year for games, because, you know, like I said, you know, with a lot of good games coming to Steam, crossing fingers to Steam Deck also, and also with a really good library of amazing games coming out also, like, one of the big ones that I'm pretty excited about that's coming out this year is Indiana Jones. That was one of the ones that I am very excited for. Um, I know there was another one that I was really excited about that is already technically out, is Hellblade 2. I'm kind of waiting to hope that it would be coming to the Steam Deck because I noticed that the first one is on Steam Deck, but the second one, for some random reason, hasn't really confirmed or denied that it's coming to the Steam Deck. So I'm a little confused about that part, though. But you know, there's like I said, there's definitely a lot of amazing games that I'm hoping that are going to be coming over to the Steam library plus the Steam Deck library. Um, and to be honest, there are a lot of games that I'm gonna rebuy that I bought already on my PlayStation and Xbox. You know, like there's Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, was one of my phenomenal launches of my PS5. Beautiful graphics, beautiful campaign. I love the story because I love Ratchet and Clank in general. I've been playing Ratchet and Clank since the PS2, so I have had the long journey for Ratchet and Clank. So, crossing fingers, maybe there might be some more Ratchet and Clank games maybe coming to Steam in the near future. And to be honest, I really hope that's true. If not, that's fine. Try to figure out or find the games on the right systems for the OG consoles. But yeah, no, I definitely think there is definitely like I said, there's a lot of big updates coming, you guys, and definitely with the first big update happening tomorrow with the Summer Game Fest, and also like I said, tomorrow's a big day. Like today's just the start of the big day. Because today's the last day for people that are wanting to do the raid race. They need to get the campaign fully done, do some other activities to rank up their levels, power levels up to pretty high level. Let's kind of actually look at some of my the clan, and see where most people are at right now. Because I'm not that high up there, but okay, our first one is 1930. Right there, look at that. Guy's already close to 2000. 1942, 1946, 45, 46, 32. This is the closest guy. This guy actually beat this game on Legendary, because you get that Pacific Emblem if you beat the game on a Legendary. So that's pretty. So now that makes sense of how he's that high of a level. And then this one, 1963. So far, out of all the people that are on right now, this is the only person in our clan that is pretty close to 2000 light level. So that's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. And so yeah, so it's pretty crazy. Like I said, to be fully honest, there's also this side mission or the side stuff that I'm also in the middle of trying to do, and that's I'll kind of show you guys right now, is this part. I haven't even started this yet. I haven't, because if you go to the war table area, you can actually do the mission for the Echoes mission. My personal opinion would be to, my suggestion would be to try to complete at least the campaign for the Lightfall campaign. You have about 34 steps to fully get that done, so even my Hunter, I'm not fully done yet. Like, I'm pretty close to getting up to 34, but I'm not even close to getting that done. But yeah, no, for me personally, I would not really start this specifically. Even on my hunter, I haven't even started this at all um, until I'm fully done with this. The extra stuff for the final shape stuff. I'll just say this: the extra stuff that they want you to do for the final shape is pretty much kind of just getting you prepared for the raid. And knowing that I'm not physically doing the raid, that's why I'm taking my time with this game, the campaign with you guys. Where, like, like for example, like when I finish, you know, this mission right here, I'm not going to, I'm pretty much might end my stream after this, just do do like one or two missions each per season or per stream. Knowing that, like, definitely tomorrow, knowing that it's going to be a lot of big updates happening tomorrow. So there's a really high chance that tomorrow we might do two missions tomorrow. Specifically because, well, the main reason is because of the Summer Game Fest tomorrow, plus with the Destiny 2 raid happening tomorrow too. So there's going to be a lot, and I mean lots, to talk about tomorrow's stream. So that's why I'm not trying to make a big, long stream today. My goal today was just to let you guys know, saying like, hey guys, tomorrow is the Summer Game Fest at 2:00 p.m. Pacific Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. If you guys are 3 hours, because you guys are 3 hours ahead of me for Eastern. So, and sadly, if you guys want to know your times, definitely go look it up, because it's on Twitter right now under Summer Game Fest Twitter account. So if you guys really want to, those are the only two that I kind of know by heart because of it being 3 hours ahead of me. So, and sometimes like I usually minus the time so I can figure out what time it's gonna be for me. But yeah, no. If you go to the Summer Game Fest on Twitter and follow them, they usually will tell you specifically for a lot of the times. And yeah, so like I said, pretty excited for Summer Game Fest. And I also said I got some snacks for me and my friend if he's gonna make it in time for the Summer Game Fest tomorrow. And like I literally got myself like a drink, like chips and dips. Pretty much that's all I really got. Like the chips and dips pretty much for me and my friend to watch the Summer Game Fest, because he's a gamer too. Like he's not like as big as of like playing other games like I am. Like actually playing games on Xbox, playing a good chunk of games. And I mean good campaign games. There's a lot of amazing campaign games out there that my friend doesn't even know, because like he looks at it and goes like, that's garbage. He doesn't even play the game. He hasn't even seen any gameplays. He'll just like, it's the same thing with Kingdom Hearts. Like I told him about like, hey, you should try out Kingdom Hearts. No, I don't like it. Have you even played it? Watching gameplay is totally different than actually playing the game, because it's not the same experience. Playing the game is the actual right experience, and that's usually why I like demos, because with demos they pretty much give you the chance to test the game to see if you like it or not. And the only company or the only games that they do demos for Kingdom Hearts is Nintendo Switch, specifically for the dumb reasons of cloud version games. So it kind of sucks, because that's like not the best experience to play Kingdom Hearts on the go, where you can't even do it anyways. So, like I said, that's why I'm crossing my fingers, hoping for Kingdom Hearts on Steam Deck. Because like I said, with most of my attention putting most of my attention by doing this, playing PS4 games on my PS5, I don't really need to get a PS5 right now. I can actually physically wait for a new handheld system, for PS5 or for PlayStation, or the next new PS5 Pro console is my other goal too. So, and to be fully honest, the PS4 versions of the games, even though yes, they are still a little bit slower than the PS5, because it's more powerful than the PS4. I'm just saying, most of my friends on my friends list literally still play on their PS4, and I don't blame them. Like, look at this. Like, I've been literally playing playing the PS4 version of Destiny 2. Not like the whole day, not the whole day yesterday, but because I've been it's been turning off on me when I've been playing the PS5 version. But ever since I switched over to Destiny 2 onto the PS4 version, nothing but perfect. Nothing but perfect. This thing should have already shut off already. Literally already. Even before my stream, this should have already shut off on me. I've been literally playing this since 9 o'clock this morning. Yes, I took a break, and yes, I turned off my console, because, who leaves our consoles on when they're out and about. But yeah, no, they, 9, 10, 11. So I've kind of played the game this morning about 2 hours, and then right when I came back, I didn't play right off the bat. Like, I kind of, I was eating lunch because I didn't really eat breakfast. So I was kind of eating brunch because I was starved. I was kind of starving, and I knew that it was going to be traffic. Because it does sound like a lot of people are doing graduation today because of summer and stuff. So it's been kind of crazy today. Like, it was pretty packed of a lot of places. So I was not prepared for that. And oh my god, my brain just pooped. My brain just lost what the fuck I was just talking about. Oh my god. Holy shit, I actually, no joke, you guys, I actually forgot what the fuck I was talking about. I went quiet for not even a second, and I just forgot what the fuck I was talking about. But all in all I'm talking about, you guys, oh yeah, now I just remembered. Dumb. Alrighty. But yeah, so PS4 stuff. But yeah, so so when I came back, I ate my brunch, and then, I was watching my Yu-Gi-Oh show and stuff, as I was eating, just to enjoy the show. And pretty much after that, that's pretty much when I went back in my room to play Destiny 2. And pretty much, to be fully honest, ever since then, I just been playing it. And that was around 2:30? No, it was 1:32. I'll just say 2. So yeah, so I've been playing about up to 6 to 7 hours already. This system would have shut off if this was the PS5 version. And that's what I'm saying, with my friends playing a lot, let me even check to see if any of my friends are even playing on PS4. Because a lot of people have been buying new systems lately, so, because a lot of my friends have been doing, the people that I have seen done PS4, physically got a PS5, or, got a PS5 recently, so, personally for them, they're not going to see the issue that I'm having, where, personally, to be fully honest, seeing that, the system will fully shut off when you play your PS5 games. But that's, like I said, the only reason why I'm having that issue is because, one, I literally had the system since day one. But yeah, no, all my friends literally have PS5s that are online right now. Is all PS5s. So that's kind of crazy. But like I said, with me working, again, thank God, I'll definitely be able to maybe plan on getting a PS5 Slim, just so then for the upcoming PS5 games, I can personally be able to play them. Because like I said, for PS5, there are, there's some big games that I'm really excited about playing on PS5, and one of them is Silent Hill 2. I am still thinking about getting that for the Steam Deck if it's going to be available through Steam Deck, but I really do want to play it on PS5. And not just that game too. There was like not the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, but the one that came out before that. That was, I think it's like Final Fantasy 16 or something. Cause I just like lost tracks of like what number we're on. I think it's 16. Where like the brothers like fight. It was like there was a demo specifically that showed that fight. And yeah, so pretty much that game, that was one of the games that I really want to play. But then I've been hearing that when people that were having issues with their PS5, that the games were shutting off. And I'm like, oh shit, that sucks. I'm not going to get the game then. But then I started having the issue, and I'm like, what the fuck's going on? Did I just got their disease? And then now my PS5 is shutting off? But no, it's just because like usually like I said, through the PS4 cycle, after about 2 to 3 years, I usually get the next console to upgrade. But the PS5 Slim came out last year already. It's already been a year for PS5 Slim, almost 2 years. And so if I was to get a PS5 Slim right now, yes, it would be fully brand new. But if a PS5 Pro comes out later this year, I would rather get an insane brand new day one, not even been a year, PS5 Pro. So, you can kind of see that, like, I would rather get, like, a new starter than a late starter of a console. So, that's why I downloaded a lot of PS4 games on my PS5. So, I just want to let you guys know about that. Like, I re-downloaded, like, Ghost of Tsushima and some other one. Like, I'm actually kind of thinking about doing a stream of Ghost of Tsushima. But I don't know if I want it. I was, like, debating if... Personally, in my opinion, I was kind of debating of what I actually did want to stream tomorrow. Because, to be fully honest, I've been kind of wanting to replay Ghost of Tsushima, like, really bad. Because I kind of miss that game so much.
So, is there anyone else with you? Not Commander Zavala, I assume. This isn't quite up to his standards.
Ooh, she is echoing everywhere.
Hey. I did my best, all right? Given the circumstances, I think Big Blue will forgive me. Will you?
Yeah.
No. It's too much. It's just too much. It's one thing for the witness to look in our hearts and minds, to conjure up our memories, but this...
Hey, Cora, come on, look at me.
I see you.
I know this is hard. It's tough for me, too.
Tough? What do you know about tough? You were
The bitch is
always
dead.
running off to play renegade, leaving
Oh
me
my
and
God.
Zavala to shoulder all the responsibility when we were supposed to be a team.
I know. I'm gonna make it up to you.
All right.
Huggy. Huggy.
You like me?
Oh, yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You still have a lot to make up.
That's the kid I
Well
was
then,
with.
we better get started.
That's the reason why I started with my hunter being the first, because like having Cade as a Vanguard hunter was the most funniest shit to to happen. Like I'm telling you, even in Destiny, the whole majority of the Destiny 2 beginning was a funny comedian, awesome jokester of the Hunter Vanguard was Cade 6. Like I would never do any of my other characters until I fully had enough to do, had a good time with Cade. And then I would switch over to my Titan and Warlock and deal with those two.
Ikora has always had a strong connection to the Traveler. I think that's why she's so confident. Why she's never needed the faith Zavala has. She hasn't sought guidance like this for a long time. But this place makes you reassess what faith means to you. Ikora said our memories reshape the landscape, like the Ascended Plane. But here it's pure. It's not a recreation, it's a reimagining. That's why the Witness is here. It wants to weaponize the Traveler and transform the universe into a fixed state based on what it believes we deserve. The Witness thinks purpose is a static idea. Its promised salvation is a perfect ending it chooses for us. That sounds more like obsession to me. You can't bottle life. You can't pin its subtleties in place. It's wild and variable, imperfect. Like the light, it shines out in all directions, shadows and all. Commander Zavala would agree. Come on, Guardian. We've got a fire team to reunite.
Alrighty.
Scans are conclusive. Your body is a construct of light, even if you aren't able to wield it as a weapon.
Well, I guess I need my ghost to do that.
Yes, but still, this is nothing short of a miracle. A miracle that could only be made possible here, in this impossible place.
You sound like Zavala. Next you'll be saying that the Traveler brought me back for a reason.
It did.
Ikora,
Give me a better explanation then.
I don't have one. All I got is my hand cannon. No golden gun. No ghost.
Can I ask you something deeply personal?
Shoot.
What did you see when you died your final death?
Damn.
No, that ain't fair.
Yeah.
It isn't.
Light. So bright it burned me all the way up, but I didn't feel any heat. Not a lick. I didn't feel anything, actually. Not with my body, because I left that back there. These anatonautes might call it being one with the Traveler, but I call it home. No pain. No fear. No Vanguard paperwork. That's heaven.
Sundance?
She was shining there too. You want to know a secret? I miss it. Even more than I miss you.
Yeah, I don't know. I just personally, in my opinion, after Cade been dead in the Forsaken expansion, it has been rough of myself playing Destiny 2. Like I still play it, to get through the campaign missions and all this other stuff, but like I said, it was a very tough time playing as a hunter. And that's what made me play a lot more my Titan and my Warlock lately, was specifically because of that situation. And I knew for a fact that when they showed during the Final Shape first trailer when Cade 6 was there, oh, I had tears. I was crying. And usually sometimes it takes me a while to cry when it comes to a crying scene, but if it's something like, you know, there's like two things that can make me really cry really fast, and one of them is in this game that, you know, was Cade, seeing him again, literally in a cutscene right in front of me, that instantly made me cry, because I'm a big Cade fan when it comes to Destiny 2, and even within Destiny 1, it's like why I was a hunter since day one of both Destiny 1 and Destiny 2. And yeah, like it is number one reason why I love hunters. Like, I do hate that hunters don't really have good armor, kind of like Titans and Warlocks, but the only reason what made me stick with hunters for so many years was because of Cade. Cade 6 was the number one character in the game that made me laugh, that made me smile when I played this game. And you know, when I saw him in the beginning of the game, it made me cry. That's why I muted myself during the hunter when I was playing as my hunter at the beginning. It made me cry because it felt very sad, and I knew I was gonna cry out of nowhere. The second thing that will make me cry really fast is the movie Spirit. There is a VHS movie called Spirit, and it's about a horse that got taken away by bandits. Not really bandits, but they're like, you know, like, they're like bad people that steal horses. And he got to this guy, the son, or pretty much a son horse, got taken away from his mother horse and the friends and family, other horses. And but you know, the son being brave and telling the pack to run away, don't come near me, you know, so they don't get captured either. And I forgot how fucking sad that part was, and without even noticing it, not even like a few seconds after they were dragging his ass across the desert, I fucking burst out crying, because it is the most saddest thing to see when it comes to things that I love, like Cade 6. Cade 6 is one of my favorite characters in Destiny history, and I fucking cry every time I freaking see this guy because he makes me laugh. He's funny, but then when he died, I cried instantly. I fucking cried. You know, even though he makes his funniest jokes, even in the Forsaken DLC expansion, it was fucking sad. And you know, even when he's back with us in the Traveler, you know, we pretty much, you know, he's still doing his amazing jokes. So, you know, and like I said, it's the same thing with the movie Spirit. You know, if you guys have never seen that movie, you guys will not understand how sad the movie is, because the experience of back in the day, of why movies were so good back in the day, because they tell heartfelt stories, you know, like actual stories. And yes, I think it was like I don't know if it was a Disney or Pixar, or I definitely know it wasn't a Pixar. I'm trying to remember specifically like what it was. I'm still watching the movie. I'm just taking my time with it. But yeah, no, when it comes to Destiny, I'm really hoping that, you know, when I'm fully done with everything that has to do with the story of the Final Shape. Again, anything can happen within these episodes, also, because, you know, like, we still have these episodes of Act 1 of Echoes, so, you know, we have that one to go through, but then we have Act 2 and Act 3 coming pretty soon, that releases in 39 days, and then Act 3 comes out in 81 days. So, you know, like, personally, I have to play like a good chunk of this, because a lot of people are, I don't even know how, to be fully honest, but people are showing that they're already at tier 100 for this. How am I supposed to get to tier 100 in 39 days? I've never seen that before. Like, usually seasons happen, and again, this is not seasons anymore. It's like whatever season or you can kind of see right there, 123 days and 15 hours is when the season ends. But it's weird because there's 3 echoes that 81 and 39 is like 100. Yeah, all these acts are gonna last this entire 123 days and 15 hours. But that's the issue, because when you get to tier 100, you have another set of freaking bounties or stuff to grab. And it's the actual like I know, sorry, it's PS4 version, so it's gonna take a little bit longer. Like look at it. Why is this better than fucking Hunters? So yeah, so like you can kind of see that like there's a lot that you have to do in this game, even if you get to tier 100. But like I said, this is Act 2, so you know, and then this one specifically is within Act 3, that we don't know what it's called yet because it's redacted. So we're not gonna know what it is, but we could see what kind of things we're gonna get within it, and it has to definitely do with a lot of like, you know, with the Traveler, and the Paleheart maybe too. So I wonder. Whoa, that's cool. Ooh, hidden legendary weapon reward. That's kind of random. And then towards the very end, you pretty much will get this helmet. Dude, that looks fucking fire. Dude. But like I said, like I definitely know I will play a lot of this, because like I said, when I get my handheld consoles, those are gonna be like more for like definitely like when I take a break from Destiny 2. But also, it's going to be for when I actually go out and go do stuff, like go to the beach or go to work. You know, I'll have my handheld consoles specifically for that stuff. But yeah, so for this one specifically, I'm gonna save this for another day. I'm still trying to figure out. Like I said, I don't know if I want to continue the game of Destiny 2 or maybe play some Ghost of Tsushima, because like I said, I've been kind of want to replay in that game, and I don't know if I actually streamed that game before on this channel, so that's kind of the other thing that I was thinking about wanting to stream with you guys was Ghost of Tsushima, because there's really high hopes that it's another big game that I kind of really hope that is at the Summer Game Fest is Ghost of Tsushima 2. But you know, I'll just like play whatever I want to play tomorrow, after the Summer Game Fest, or after the Destiny 2 raid is done, all this other stuff is done, and then after the Summer Game Fest is done, pretty much after that, I'll decide of doing this or mission plus another mission after that, or doing Ghost of Tsushima. So I will, you know, whatever I stream, you guys will know what it is when you guys click on my video tomorrow. But yeah, so for now guys, until tomorrow, after the biggest events happening, again, I don't know what time personally. My biggest thing would be around, you know, more later, around like 6:30, 7 o'clock. And then, because to be honest, the reason why I'm looking at around that time is because if I do choose to do Ghost of Tsushima is one of those games where some of the gameplay in the game is in dark scenes, and technically if you play Ghost of Tsushima during the daytime, and I don't, I'm one of those people that hate glare, and during the daytime, the sun shines out, all this stuff, and, I'll see glare, so, like right now, like, it's not really that bright right now, so, like, that's why, like, I'm hoping that that's gonna be the same time tomorrow. So that's why I'm, like, saying about, like, 6:30, 7 o'clock. If it's still bright, then it'll be a little bit later. So definitely make sure to turn on your notifications on, so that when I go live tomorrow, you guys know when I will go live. And like I said, tomorrow's gonna be a big, long video, so I'll bring some popcorn, bring some snacks too, or save some snacks from after the Summer Game Fest is over. And yeah, so like I said, guys, for now, until tomorrow's video, the gaming update shows out, and I'm on too. It's very weird saying these things, but I'll just say it. If it's daytime, because I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, have a good night, sweet dreams. And if it's technically the afternoon, as of 6:17 p.m. Pacific time, I hope you guys have a great rest of your afternoon. Have a good night. Hope you guys have a good dinner, whatever you guys are eating. Yum, yum, yum. And then have a good night, sweet dreams. And then I will see you guys for tomorrow's big event stream. Or technically after this biggest stream event. And I will give you guys the updates of what's going on and what my biggest hype is for that showcase. So for now, until then, I'll see you guys then.